So, I'm trying not to get freaked out too much. It feels a little silly, with a blindfold covering my eyes, especially while I'm wearing this shiny new dress. I know you want it to be a surprise wherever you're taking us to. It is Valentine's Day, after all. So, I'll try to be more patient. The Serenity X is flying much more smoothly now, right? Much better than the last time. I had to recalibrate her G20 injection system after our last adventure. She's a bit like me. We both take some getting used to. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, it is a trick question. I see you're not falling for it, though. I feel we're on a descent now. Does that mean we're almost to our destination? I don't really like having so little control in a situation like this. I can feel my heart beating in my chest. Take my hand and guide me to wherever we're going, because I can't see a thing. You want me to guess where we've arrived? I have no idea. It's a garage, right? But which garage? Maybe if I had the same kind of cybernetic implants like the ones that you have, I might be able to extrapolate some data. But being just a vanilla human, I really can't guess. You say I've been here before? I guess we're walking through some kind of lobby. I can hear fountains, I think. But that doesn't give me much of a hint. Plenty of buildings sound like this one, don't they? You're stepping me into an elevator? Okay, I'll watch my step. Elevators are funny, aren't they? The way they tickle our tummies when they rise. Just a random thought I had. Okay, now we're definitely entering a restaurant or bar of some kind. I can hear people chatting politely and glasses clinking. But otherwise, I have no idea which one you've taken me to. Can I take my blindfold off now? Pretty please? Great. Whew. I'm relieved. So, something about this place does look familiar, but I can't quite place it. It's definitely one of the finer establishments I've seen. The staff is also being incredibly polite. It's called Jenny Hardigan's. That sounds familiar. Is it supposed to ring the bell? If it's famous, and I'm supposed to know, I'm sorry. I understand a lot more about cybermods and hover cars than I do fancy places like this. And you reserved us a window seat. Look at that view. It's stunning and somehow familiar. Now that I've had time to let it sink in, I know exactly where we are. I'm at a loss for words. To be honest, I feel a bit dizzy all of a sudden. This is Aiko's proto-luxury apartments, where I grew up as a child with my parents. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you remembered. I did say that I wish I could come back here, but I hadn't thought about it fully. It was just a passing thought. Sometimes, I wonder what it would be like if I could go back as a child, when my mom and dad were still alive. I miss their warmth and understanding. Still, it's very thoughtful of you to bring me here for Valentines. No, it's not weird. It's okay. I just need to gather myself for a moment. Our apartment was on this side of the building. There used to be a nightclub on the rooftop over there. At night, I would watch the people partying and jumping into the pool, wishing I was grown up already so that I could join them. Of course, nothing totally stays the same. The club has been replaced by that towering hollow billboard. It's nice to go back and think about memories, isn't it? Who we were impacts who we're being now. If my parents had lived, maybe I'd have ended up a scientist, like them. working for the government, and maybe even building light stargates. It was hard, moving from foster home to foster home. Eventually, I took in with the High Volts gang when I was 17. I started working on their hover bikes, and that's when I learned how to turn my love of tinkering into a trade, something I could earn a living from. And of course, there's the cyber mods, which pay well. But there's plenty of risk. The clientele aren't all like you. Most of them are outlaws, and it can be a risky business. Don't worry. I have automated defenses in my workshop in case any of them get any funny ideas. You can't be there to protect me all the time. I've made it this far all by myself, so I know that I'm not alone anymore. Because I have you, and we've been through quite a lot together. I never thought I'd be dating someone who has kaiju blood, of all things, and that itself has been the source of some strange adventures. Rini did send me a message yesterday, after that whole fiasco at the corporate party. I think she's kind of forgiven me. I'm giving her the space she needs, you know? And Amari, who we saved from Voss's science vessel, has gone his own way for now. I wish he'd told us more about himself before he left. You both share some kind of strange power to connect with the transdimensional fabric of space-time. That's a mouthful, and even I don't understand what it means. It seems like you have the unique ability to move starships between points in the universe. We still have the data from Nexus Innovations. With enough time, we might be able to configure a similar device of our own. But it'd be mighty expensive. Though, after what we saw Amari go through, and quite painfully, maybe it's best we don't even think about putting you through an experience like that. Some things are left best unknown, right? You've always wanted to explore the universe, you say. Well, so have I. But it seems like a lot to think about right now. Honestly, I just want to sit here with you and enjoy the moment. I never imagined I'd have a boyfriend who is as brave as you are. You're like some kind of hero. And I only say this because I've known my fair share of mission runners with mods like yours, and it's easy to feel scared around them. But you make me feel safe. You've given me hope that maybe I don't have to live life alone, that someone does really care about me and listens. And with you around, I feel seen, like I don't have to hide anymore. And I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that I love you. There. I said it. I don't think I've said that to anyone in years, except for my Serenity X4. But she's just a hover car. I haven't let many people into my life. I'm glad I let you in, because you've become important to me, more than I can put into words. Does that make sense? I'm so glad to hear you say that. I want to spend forever here with you, above the neon-drenched city, looking deeply into your eyes, as I am now. Let's stay here a while, and pretend the rest of Neo-Tokyo doesn't exist. It's just you and me, the love of my life.